Good morning and welcome to Rose Point Park in Singleton for this a live broadcast of the important GU women's fixture between the Killarney Vale and Singleton football clubs. With me in the commentary, my regular partner in crime, the great Lucas J. Holmes. Lucas, good morning.
Good morning, David. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, women's football live here at Rose Point Park. Going to be a great contest this afternoon, David. Singleton and the Killarney Vale football clubs, and a sun-drenched day here in Singleton.
It's a lovely day. Glorious out there. Ground in good nick after weather during the week, Louis. The Singleton Football Club sponsors, Lucas, the Criterion Hotel, ACS, Andrew McPherson Carpentry, Keldon Labour Support, Happy Turf Singleton, Macca's at Singleton, Hunter Valley Glass, Hunter Training Services, One Agency, Coolmore Australia, Porky's Nest, Sports Power Singleton, and Singleton Physiotherapy. Lucas, massive day of football as Lynn Scott leads out the Singleton Football Club for their massive home game here, and they are missing their best player, Tori Coburn. Lucas?
They sure are. Still some very good players in this team, however, David. Singleton Football Club, 1, Nisha Smith. 2, the skipper, Lennon Scott. 3, Lua Rosa. 5, Ellie Oldham. 6, Talia Thompson. 8, Kaya McBride. 12, Madeline Edsel. 13, Emily Mitchell. 14, Madison Coward. Rebecca Jones has switched from jumper 15 to 11, David. 17, Hannah Alexander. 18, Dallas Jacobson. 19, Jessica Old is out. 22, Callista Griffiths. 23, Hayley Richards. Tash Petazak has changed from jumper number 25 to jumper number 4. 29, Tash Nesta. 30, Renee Dietz. And coming in as a late in, David, in jumper number 9, Amelia McLeod.
Thank you, Lucas. The Killarney Vale Football Club. 1, Ashley Flack. 3, Bethany Wood. 4, Sky Bailey. 5, Chelsea Dawson. 6, Jocelyn Kelleher. 8, Taylor Thorne. 9, Maggie Healy. 10, Tori McDonald-Stewart. 11, Hannah Page. 13, the mum of Tori McDonald-Stewart, Belinda Jenkins. 14, Shana Downey. 16, Carmen Lennon. 17, Caitlin Sims. 19, in skipper, Ashley Page. 20, Courtney Barnett. 21, Georgia Butler, the star forward. Her younger sister, 22, Dixie Butler, just back from representative football for our state, Lucas. 23, Megan Jenkins, the twin of Belinda. 25, Tash Gregory. 27, Claudia Waters. 33, Kelsey Acton. And 35, Brooke Hully Peachy. Lucas, this should be a cracking game of football.
It should, David. Both sides full of talent as we've just gone through the team list there. Both teams gone back to the respective huddles just a couple of minutes away from the start of this clash, David.
It is great to have our mate Kendall here from Bar TV on production and camera work. Good to have you here, mate. Now, white socks being worn by lots of people today. It is big freeze day at Newcastle #1 Sports Ground today. They're trying to raise 150 grand. My understanding and the information I've got is they're going to get there. White socks being worn by Christine Burrows. White socks being worn by the Singleton Football Club. Fantastic to see people supporting a cause which is for an insidious disease that there is still no cure for. Lucas Holmes, I know. Can you talk us through what it was like being there, please? In all seriousness, yeah. Melbourne and Collingwood. I know that you were there to watch your beloved Collingwood, but what was it like being there for Big Freeze, mate?
It sure is, David. It's one of those days where football is sort of the second thing on one of the days like this, David. The Freeze M&D, the whole army, and Neil Danaher do an amazing job of raising awareness, not just money, but awareness for this, as you said, David, an insidious disease. Being amongst 80,000 people on a day at the MCG, David, doesn't get much better than that.
Lucas, I know it was all about football for you because Collingwood ran away with a win. But, look, I wanted to get your insight. Yeah. Thank you for that. I know it's a big day, and I'm sure that you're very proud that you've been there with 83 other thousand and watching your boys in such a big day, mate. So, great to see people. We're away here at Rose Point Park. Rock and roll time. Big game, Singleton and Killarney Vale. Off we go. Even ruck contest. Ball kicked out half forward flank. Out of there comes Thompson. Star Junior gets the ball down the flank. Live we are on Bar TV, everybody. 4 is Tash Petazak, changing numbers from 25. Little short handball comes out from Mitchell, wife of the great pup. The handball comes out. Thompson sitting at the back of the pack at defensive quarterback. Gets the ball forward. Almost marked there. 19's Ash Page. Had a great start to the season for the Bombers. Little short pass comes out to Walters. Can't mark it. Gets it away. Almost Mark Thompson. Away they go. Introducing little tap. Could have been construed a throw. Wasn't. Out towards Jones. Change of numbers, David. Check your numbers. Little short bump comes in there. Good one, actually, from Bailey. Actually, no, that was Hully Peachy. Ball held in. Umpire says that'll be mine. Frenetic start to this one. Lyndon Scott, Lucas, when she comes into focus, have a look here. She's got Canisico tape on that troublesome right hamstring there. So I was interested to see if she can run out the game. Star player Scott. Ball comes out, Killarney Vale, thump it forward into the 50-metre. Oh, mark taken. Great start there. Plays on. Can she kick that far? No. Oh, finds open pasture. What are they leaving Georgia alone for? But, oh, great tackle, Thompson. Should be paid, I think was. Or is it a push in the back, Louis?
I'm just waiting for the umpire's decision here, David. Butler's down on the haunches in the meantime.
It's umpire Mitchell out there. Now, I'm wondering if this... Is it holding the ball, is it, Louis?
Sure is, David.
What a tackle by Thompson in the absolute last lines of defence. Gets the ball out and it goes out of bounds. About 35, 40 metres out from goal. Terrific tackle.
It was, David. It was quite interesting to see earlier Ty Thompson starting off the back of the square, but now resumed a usual role at fullback.
Indeed, yeah. She started off defensive quarterback, actually, a defence there, but she's gone right back. Throw-in comes in. Inside the 50-metre arc for the Bombers. Big day here, Rose Point Park. If you're in Singer, get down here, have a look. Come and have a pint of beer and enjoy some good footy. Page gets it out, holding the football by umpire Mitchell. No. Throw up, sorry. Tash Nestor's in there, stands still, gets a good tap out of that one. Picked up by Page, thumps it forward. Beautifully read by McBride, Kaya, and she'll take a mark down, back down there. Daughter of the President, plays on. Comes Comboc's side. 30-metre kick doesn't actually hit the target, and it's picked off by, is that Dixie Butler? It is. Gets it forward, looking for Georgia. Oh, no one's at the back. Should be rushed through here, and she's actually let that go very professionally, Renee Dietz, instead of tapping it through and giving away a free, Louis.
That was well done there by Dietz. Astutely rushed the ball through for a point.
First score, sorry, Louis.
Absorbing early pressure here, Singleton. We saw this a few weeks ago, David. They need to set their forward structures up, however.
Oh, intercept, Mark! Oh, she plays on. Jocelyn Kelleher kick a goal. She dishes off, and Thompson interrupts again. It's 1-on-5 here. Where are the Singleton followers? Scott gets in and under. Georgia gets it out. Can someone get a kick to it? 23. Jenkins Megan, and holding the ball. Good tackle, mate. Desperation defence, Kai McBride. No, it's going to go to Linden, is it? It is. There's that Canisico team, Lucas. Speaking to Linden earlier this year, she's just had some issues with her hammies the last 12 months. 30 is Dietz. Takes an important mark inside 50. Looking for options. Spots one. It's 1-on-3. Killarney are swarming all over him here at the moment. Got to start getting some footy. Georgia with a handball out. Gets it out again. Another handball out from Georgia. Not held. Tap out coming. 23's Megan Jensen. Gets a tap out. Kai McBride can't pick it up. 6 is Kelleher. Can she get a kick at a left-hand handball? Good skills. Hully Peachy gets it out. Got to pick it up. Hully Peachy's in there. Smart move. Kelleher. Good tackle, Scott. Handball out to Butler. Can Georgia pick it up? Goes backwards. Smothered off the boot. Well done. Almost holding the player there. Not given. Got to get a kick out. Does. He kicks it into her own player. In and under. Handball comes out. Hully Peachy smothered again. What defence this is under enormous pressure. Turns around. Here's a chance for a goal. And Mark, wait for the goal umpire, Lucas. It's Mark. Thompson's away. She's off to the races. She's got Pasha in front. One bounce. Comes out the flank. Eventually finds Coward. Good tackle made there. Terrific tackle. Dixie Butler gets in and under. Out of bounds to the full, I think that is. Should be a Killarney free kick, Lucas Holmes.
Sure is, David. Once again, well scrambled in their defence by Singleton, but the ball coming straight back in now through, that'd be Butler, David. No, it's not. Ashley Flack going to put the ball in inside forward 50.
I think it might have been Sky Bailey in 4, Lucas, in fact. And then for mine, they're already missing Tori Coburn. Kick comes out. Here's a shot. Mark taken. They've got someone always at court, right at the death, right at the Jimmy Bartell position, Lucas Holmes. Ball comes out. For those that don't understand that reference, when James Bartell played for Geelong, whenever Geelong were under pressure, Bartell would set himself up, Lucas, about 2 metres out from the line on his own. And the amount of times that he got a ball coming out was ridiculous, particularly in the premiership years when you were a bit younger, mate.
Very good player, Jimmy Bartell, David.
Brownlow medalist, Lucas Holmes. Held in there, no opportunity. Alex Mitchell says, I'll have that, thank you. So Bethany Wood's taking this ruck and wins it very well. Good leap off 1 foot. Gets in and under. 17's Alexander. Someone goes in and under. Got to be careful there. Don't want to go underneath the legs. Dietz, I think that is in 30, Louis. Is. Waiting for a ruck contest. Oh, wins it comfortably. 2 does Griffiths. Oh, turns around. Ash Page spots a kick up really to no. Oh, look out. That's a goal. Oh, it's touched. I didn't realise Talia had touched that, so that's another point to Killarney Vale. I think they should be 3 behinds now, but certainly no goals kicked. I think Thompson might be in for a busy 40 possession day, Lucas Holmes, by the end of this. Ball comes out, missed by Lynn and Scott. Back she comes. Very fit player and very fast. Great pick up, Butler. She couldn't finish from there, surely. Dixie that was, not Georgia. Quite easy to spot. 18 is Jacobson, and she takes a good important mark just inside 50. Goes wide. That's a very good kick, actually. Just missed by Tash Nesta. Out of bounds, away from the 50-metre line for the first time in a while. Lucas Holmes.
We'll now get the numbers behind the ball. Singleton as well. They haven't got a player behind, in front of, rather, attacking centre. David, all plays in this back half for Singleton.
They've needed to. They've been under siege, Lucas. Good tap in front, but beautifully roved by Bailey, who's a quality player. Puts it up the hot spot. Where are the flies? Here they come, crashing the pack. George is in there. Great tackle again. Ball comes out here. I think that's Jocelyn Kelleher leading the race, but the Singleton player in Richards wanted it just a bit more. Oh, good tackle. Actually, I thought that was a throw. Little short kick comes out. Singleton get it into the square. First time in a long time. It's coming back, though. Here they go. Have they got it? Oh, great tackle. Jocelyn Kelleher. Copybook, Louis. Copybook tackle, mate.
Very good tackle there by Kelleher, David, as she plays on immediately and thrusts Killarney Vale back inside forward 50. Dixie Butler just taking a mark just inside the 50, David.
Looking for Georgia. Gives her sister a lead. And not quite marked, just over her head. Away they go. Little scrubby kick does its job. Got to get a kick out. Another great tackle, Kelleher. That's holding the ball, sir. Not paid. Ash Page gets in there. And it's a ball up. I thought that was a legitimate tackle, so. 29 is Nesta. Gets the tap out right-handed. It's coming through his Page. Scott's in there. Trying to pick the ball up along with Ash Page, who's been, as I said, in great form for the Bombers this year. Offered in the best and fairest. Jenkins gets that one out. Push off there. Who's in front? One is Nisha Smith. 27's Walters. And she's kicked it. Great goal from Claudia Walters to start proceedings for Killarney Vale Football Club. Killarney Vale won, I think it's 139. Singleton led to score. Lucas Holmes.
The Singleton Football Club, David, would like to thank their major sponsor, the Criterion Hotel.
Thank you, Lucas. And the Black Diamond AFL would like to thank our major sponsor, Hunter Haval at East Maitland and Cardiff, Lucas Holmes.
Sure do, David.
What a glorious day here in the Mid-Hunter. It is a sensational day. Not a cloud in the sky, not a breath of wind. Actually, perfect football weather, Lou. Perfect.
Sure is, David. Here we go. Christine Burrows with the centre throw.
And that ball's gone sideways. Could have possibly been picked up. Page takes advantage, kicks it into the 50. It's one-way traffic at the moment, unfortunately, for Singleton. Thorns leading the way, but picked off very well by Richards. Gets that ball long. She probably wants a result there. That ball to go out and create a stoppage. Doesn't happen. 23's Megan. Jenkins gets it out. Good work there by Singleton. Getting it forward. Mark almost taken there by Jones. Off comes Kelleher, who's been almost BOG in the first quarter, Lucas Holmes. She's been outstanding. Some great tackling. Talia Thompson, who is a very astute half-back. See, she's played good representing football. Good skill level, Lucas. Really good. Mark taken out there on the far wing, just behind the wing for Singleton. Short kick. Ball's going to go out of bounds, I suggest, and does. And we're about halfway through the first quarter, and it's all been one-way traffic so far, really. Singleton's defensive work's been superb.
Has, David. Very impressed, as you said, Kelleher, as well as Dixie Butler so far in this first half of the first quarter, David.
Dixie's been in very good form, and it shows that she's been playing good rep footy, Lucas. She's come back flying for a clubman, which is what representing footballs have to do. 25 is Tash Gregory, good half-back there, she is. And, of course, the half-backs are being drawn forward. There's no one just to the left of the shot there. There's no one past those people on the left-hand side. No one in the forward line at all. Ball in dispute. Christine Burrows is in there. Another tackle, Kelleher. Nesta gets the ball out. Now the ball goes forward to Singleton. What can they do? There is no one in front of the football. Absolutely no one except the goal umpire at all. And a couple of stray mutts running around. Still under dispute. Christine's letting it go. Scott's in and under. Gets a iffy handball out. could have been paid a free kick, and I think was for holding the player. Free kick, Lua Rosa. Lua come back. Now they start to push forward, Singleton. Rosa gets some distance into that one. Goes long. Almost a mark taken. Trash Gregory picks up the crumbs. Goes long down that wing. Looking for the line, I'd reckon. Doesn't get there. And now it's over the line. Lucas Holmes is going to give us a bit of a rundown at half-time on the structure of the finals in the Black Diamond Football League this year. Look forward to your report there, Louis.
Thank you, David. Great to see finals is around the corner.
Yeah, can't wait. You and I will be busy boys, Louis. Saturday, Sunday football.
Nothing better, though, David.
Couldn't be anywhere else for quids. Dixie Butler gets it out. Quick kick down the middle. Who's going to get to this one first? Killarney Vale leading the way. Oh, great shepherd, actually. Really clever. Goes long now. Picks the ball up. All very good work. Georgia takes the mark on the 50-metre arc. Too far out to score. Looking for players. Goes short and finds. Oh, should have taken that one, Taylor Thorne. Back comes Singleton. Short ball. Now, Georgia's got a chance in there, Louis. She's a chance. Was that touch Lucas Holmes? No, it was not. Goal, Georgia Butler. Georgia Butler's first of the day. Star centre half forward. Singleton yet to score. And Killarney Vale 2-3. 15. Lucas Holmes.
Yeah. Once again, David, the Singleton Football Club would also like to thank their sponsors ACS and Andrew McPherson Carpentry.
And the Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the Belmont 16 Footers Club and Prime TV. 4 games every weekend.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon football this week, David. Doesn't get much bigger. Collingwood and Carlton.
Yeah, well, I can tell you that I don't think it'll be a great result. Not if you're in navy blue anyway. Ball comes out. Rosa reads the tap well. Gets an awful bounce. Kelleher, absolutely the best player on the ground at the moment. She's killing it. Ball goes all the way at the back. And guess who's the last person? Oh, gone! Gee, she's lucky. That's not 15. And was paid. That was about 7.5. Good mark taken. Important mark. Dietz puts the speed on and goes. Goes wide. Who's she found? Looking for open pasture. Ball goes over Oldham's head. She's got another chance now, Ellie. Can't pick it up. Kaya's got this ball now. Has a bounce. Very confident. Good tackle almost after the play and has got rid of it. Sitting in the back here, Killarney Vale. Just obscured we are by the Colin Adelaide tent there. Here on a glorious day at Rose Point Park. Singleton really struggling without Coburn, but they still don't. Last time we called them, they really struggled to get ball for them.
Yeah. They did, David. So we've seen this so far as well, but starting to get more possession in their forward half.
Indeed. Just starting to come in the game. Off goes Jones. Picks it up. Comes out looking for a handball. Got to get rid of it. Does. Kelleher again. Another tackle. That's Dixie in there. You can tell by the long black flowing locks. All a little push and shove behind there. First time I've seen that in a while. And held in. That should be a ball up. And is. Just a little skirmish between Dixie Butler and Lua Rosa, I think it was. So, Rucks, Caitlin Sims. And I think that was Richards, actually. Quick kick comes out. Can they control it? Does. Well done. Gets it away. That was Ash Page. Seems to have lost the headgear. Oh, great mark. One-time mark by Dietz is a beauty. Right, just near the 50-metre arc. Goes square. Should have been on the full. Finds a player, though. Comes out to Nisha Smith. Goes wide again. That's an important mark and is taken by... that's Peter Zach has changed numbers. That's right. Away she goes. One bounce. Needs to shepherd for us, does Nisha, and does. Well done. Goes one step too far. Kick smothered as a result. Ball comes out. Luxa Fortune. Mitchell's over there. Picks it up. Oh, scragged over the shoulder, I thought. Paid. And she okay? Eventually, yes. And that's Edsel over there. We'll get a free kick for over the shoulder. Killarney Vale 2-3-15. Singleton yet to score. Rose Point Park, Singleton. Glorious day here in the middle of June. End of June, really. Oh, scrubby old kick. And Killarney Vale make a pay. Hannah Page puts it up. Oh, a little push in the back there was clever by Kai McBride because she got away with it. Megan Jenkins gets a great smother. Dietz, who's been outstanding this morning or this afternoon. Ball comes into the 50. It's going to come straight back out. Doesn't, or want to get rid of it. Does eventually. That was brave by Richard. She took the game on, Louis. Got to credit her for that. This is Hannah Page. Can she get the football out? No, she's bumped out of it and comes back again and fights hard. Sorry, it's Bethany Wood, experienced player. At the back. Belinda Jenkins gets that one out. Away they go. Got a Shepherd, does. Goes long. There's open pasture for Georgia. She can push off. Butler's dangerous here. Can she get a handball out? Over the shoulder. And paid. Georgia actually worked that free kick. That was almost Joel Selwood, like, wasn't it?
It was well deserved, though. Still got a tackle in the correct way, David. Taken high and there for a free kick to George Butler.
Spoken like the umpire that he is. Lucas J. Holmes, our expert man, has been doing this job. This is our third season. That's hard to believe, isn't it, Louis?
Sure is, David.
Butler from a tight angle. Distance will worry her, I'd reckon. Squares it up. Mark! Lovely grab. Is that Hully Peachy? I think it might be. Just wait for 35 to turn around. It is. So Brooke Hully Peachy has to go through a process here. And she has kicked the goal. So there's another goal there to Killarney Vale. Brooke Hully Peachy's first of the afternoon. Singleton yet to score, and Killarney Vale 3-3-21. Lucas Holmes.
David, Singleton Football Club would once again like to thank their sponsors in Kelton Labour Support and Happy Tooth Singleton.
Thank you, Lucas, and the Black Diamond Football League would like to thank our sponsors, including Marksmen Workforce and Subway Morisset. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Good luck this afternoon umpiring. Yeah, yes, they will with you.
It is sorry, David. Umpire Ryan Stanton umpiring the Black Diamond Cup game this afternoon, David.
Always good with us, isn't he? He's great to talk to. He's very warm. He's a nice man and a good umpire. Experienced umpire now. Ball comes out. Away go Killarney Vale again. It's been almost one-way traffic this entire first quarter. That's a throw. Scott picks it up well. She needs to get her stamp on this game and start getting some footy for her side. They've got to start getting some ball at the clearances. Out comes Peterzak. Left-hand handball comes out to no one in particular. Couple of bumps going there. No one actually picking the football up. Now, Edsel has a crack at it. Dragged out of it was Belinda Jenkins, I think. Has she been paid? No, it's gone to Singleton's way. Okay, that's an interesting free kick. Peterzak gets that ball out, goes wide. Not picked up by Griffiths. Long ball. This is the way they've got to go, Clownabell. Good, quick transfer of play and put the Singleton defence under immense pressure. Megan Jenkins over there. Out comes Taylor Thorne. Is that a push-out given? Or has it gone out, Louis? I think Pup Mitchell's given a free kick there to Hannah Alexander for an illegal push.
Correct, David. Very good position there, Alex Mitchell. This ball will go long down the line. No, in fact, she's gone to switch across the 50, David.
Dangerous towards Georgia, who pulled out of the contest. Butler's another chance here. And she should be gone. That's a complete pirouette. That's a legal tackle. Surely that's held. Sorry, don't agree with that decision. Held in now. That wasn't a 360. That was a 540. Lucas Holmes, your comments, please.
Was David, but Mitchell is slightly obscured. Gives the neutral decision. Ball up. Here we go again, David.
Out they come, Killarney Vale. That's another good tackle, and I think that one might have been paid. Was Kai McBride. Very good tackler in and under. Comes out Combox side. Hello. How are you, James? Good to see you, mate. Ball comes out. Oh, underneath it. Could have been a free kick for underneath the knees, I thought. Away they go. Killarney Vale having a wonderful quarter. Gregory trying to pick the ball up. Bends down and picks it up. Good tackle made by Mitchell. Ball comes out the back. Little short handball goes nowhere and ends up in Sims's hands. And away Killarney Vale go again. Straight back down from whence it came. And picked off, not for the first time, by Peterzak, who's actually come into the game in the second half of the first quarter. Lovely kick to Scott, who's got room. Can she put some speed on? One bounce. Two, and she can't get a possession. So, end of the quarter there with goals. 3 goals, 3-21 Killarney Vale. Singleton yet to score. Lucas, and goals, please.
Goal kicks for Killarney Vale, David. Georgia Butler, Claudia Walters, and Brooke Hully Peachy.
Good first quarter here. Killarney Vale will be very pleased. Singleton's got some work to do at the quarter-time break. We'll be back with you shortly here with our live broadcast, and it is great to be doing women's football live, Lucas Holmes, of the Singleton-Killarney Vale match at Rose Point Park in Singleton. See you soon.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially the Hunter Vale Black Diamond AFL.
You're looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Vale and their range of affordable SUVs.
We want to give a massive thank you to all of the Hunter Vale Black Diamond AFL sponsors.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club.
GE Industrial Solutions, ISC.
Prime 7.
Bar TV Sports.
The Entertainment Grounds.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery.
Marks Men Workforce.
Please support our sponsors that support us.
And we'll catch you on the radio 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Back with you at Rose Point Park here in Singleton.
Introducing luxury you won't have to sell the house for. The new Haval H6 from $29,990.
They sure are, though. Holding up fairly well at the back for the amount of time the ball's been down there, with Kai McBride and Talia Thompson doing very well at the back, as well as Tash Peterzak through the middle, David, so far.
And with us doing a women's game live, it's an appropriate juncture here to advise everybody of a couple of massive rounds of women's football that we've got coming up in the middle of July. 14th of July, Bastille Day in France. We'll be doing the women's round at Talcabar Park in Singleton. Lucas and I have got the pleasure of doing 5 games of football. And then the following week, Lucas, can you run us through the setup of the representative football of Ferradale Park at Port Stephens?
Sure are, David. They've split our league into 3 parts. So Hunter, Newcastle and the Central Coast will be a three-way playoff between the teams that encapsulate those areas in a round-robin type format for representative games, David.
Encapsulate, Lucas. I'm most impressed. Word of the week. And right in screen, in the centre of screen, is Jared Ingram from the Singleton Football Club. He's playing his 100th senior game for the Roosters. That's a great effort for the big fella. And Joel Deacon's trying to convince me to call him Burley Jared Ingram. And I told Joel that I wouldn't call him Burley Jared Ingram because I'd get clocked. So Burley Jared Ingram, there's his 100th game. I said it 3 times. Paul Kelly's sitting behind us. He's chuckling away. But Jared, sincerely, congratulations. 100 games. Well done. So, again, women's round, July 14, Talcabar Park in Taralba, and the following week, Ferradale Park. First time for me commentating, first time ever there, to Ferradale Park in Madawi for the women's representative round, a 3-way split, Newcastle, the Hunter, and the Central Coast. Should be great fun, Lucas Holmes.
Sure will, David. Representative football is always a pleasure, but we're underway for this second quarter, David.
Yes, at that ball comes, Griffiths gets a tap out. In fact, no, that was Nestor in the ruck. I should get that right. Ball comes out again, extracted beautifully by Dixie. Away she goes. Coming out towards Chelsea Dawson. Beaten to it by Thompson. Dawson staying in the contest. Got to bend over now. Thompson, who had some strapping cut off, Lucas. I was watching carefully at quarter time. She had some strapping cut off that knee. Hopefully she's okay. Now, Georgia, can she turn a player? Great tackle. Just got that away under the attention of Hayley Richards. And then some fellas out the back there in June practicing their cricket, very keen. Great to see people out in the sporting precinct. Lovely pull shot there, by the way. Lovely to see people out playing sport and doing things on a glorious June afternoon. After a dodgy week with weather. Goodness gracious me, it rained at my place during the week. I'm glad we've got football on. Lua Rosa gets a kick out. Oh, that was almost illegal handball, but not paid. Another handball comes out. I reckon that was illegal as well. A little bit of a throw. Continue on. Tash Gregory gets tackled out of that. There's Lua Rosa. Good tackle on which she's got to get rid of that. Oh, it's on behind play. Oh, it's on. It's seriously on. Gee, Gregory not happy with the attention being given to her. What's the decision here? Is it a contest or is it a free? It is a free kick for high contact, Lucas. I haven't seen Tash get that cranky before. Must have been very happy. Ball goes wide. Sky Bailey out there. Very experienced player for Killarney Vale. Thumps that ball back towards the 50-metre arc. Peterzak stands under it bravely, can't take the mark, and away go the Vale again. Kicks that ball long. Ball bouncing towards goal. Thompson's there, and Ashley Flack can't quite get the football, and Christine Burrows says we'll have a throw in, please.
Speaking to umpires coach Christine Burrows earlier, David is saying it's her first field umpire game in 2.5 years. She's had trouble with her feet, David.
Great to see Christine out there, and that's one of the common sounds at Rose Point Park in the FX microphones. Coal trains. We're right next to one of the busiest lines in all of Australia. It's all part of the Undervalley, isn't it, Louis? That part of the world. Harley Peachy, a chance. That's over the shoulder, I think. Gracious me. Okay, I'll let it go. Certainly she didn't get rid of the ball, but I thought that was over her left shoulder, and Harley Peachy's quietly asking Christine Burrows, and to her immense credit, Harley Peachy's just got on with the job. Oh, that's a downfield free kick. Not paid. Ali Peachy disposed her opponent after play. Had gone. Handball comes out. Another one comes out. They're just swarming in defence, Killarney Vale. All over them like a cheap suit. Out comes Lynn and Scott. Polished player. It's very fast. Kelleher! Long ball up to the hot spot. George is loitering with intent. In fact, this time it's Courtney Barnett. Gets that ball out. Good tackle, mate. Should be gone. And not paid. Oh, here's a chance. Does a step. Should be gone as well. Off the ground. Kai McBride. Lennon Scott needs to pick it up and does. Now away she goes. Lightning quick. She's long ball. Good football. And unfortunately, they're not in front again. Killarney will pick that up. Pick that off, sorry. Sky kicks that ball wide. Right to the 50-metre line. That's Kelleher putting the step on. Here's a chance. Wood. Wood goes long. Beautiful diving mark, Thompson. And Thompson takes that mark deep in defence. Handball comes off Nisha Smith. Off goes Smith. Finds a player out there on the far wing. Rosa. In fact, no, that was Peter Zach. Peter Zach, their long ball. That's gone 50 metres. And Killarney will need a stoppage and get one. Score check for us, Lucas. 3-3-21. Singleton yet to score.
Yeah, no change from the quarter time score here, David, as there will be a throw in from the centre wing. Just Killarney Vale's attacking side.
Lyndon Scott, the shortest ruck in the history of football. Caitlin Sims back over the top to Ashley Page. Well worked. Knew what they were doing. And ball out of bounds. Singleton need to get a ruckman over there. Sorry, I can't say those words. You need to get a ruck over there, Lucas. Just to the Killarney Vale side of centre wing. Scott's going up in this contest again against Sims. Even contest there, actually. Ashley Page gets the ball at the defensive quarterback. Taps out, got to pick it up. Oh, that's a throw not against Nesta, not paid. Scott is getting a lot of ball this quarter. All a bit messy up there in the wing. And we're right almost on centre wing. Lucas Holmes.
Yeah, they're just a bit scrappy in this start of the second quarter. Singleton getting their hands on the ball and not allowing Killarney Vale to score as yet. There's another throw-in coming, David.
Nesta, and well done by Sims. Avoided body contact. Ball comes out from Dixie. Goes long. Hully Peachy got close to the ground. A well-worked Kaya. Gee, she's done well to get that football. Extracts that one out and gets a 40-metre kick. Here's the chase on. Killarney Vale in front. Can someone pick it up? They can now. Off goes Acton. Straight down the spine. And a mark. Good football, Acton, taken by Chelsea Dawson. I'd suggest, Louis, she's too far out to score. Probably end up kicking from 45. If I'm Killarney Vale forward, I'm sitting in the edge of the square here. That's exactly where it goes to, right near the square. Good mark. That's a really good grab by Richards under enormous pressure. Handball comes out wide, and they've got some room to run. One bounce. Goes wide with a worm burner. Picked off. Ash Page will pick that one up under enormous pressure from Oldham. Well done, Page. Great body strength. Oh, and almost a mark to Richards. That would have been a cracker. Not paid. Georgia. Little scrubby kick comes out. There's a chance. Sims is out there. Can she get it out to one of her teammates? She can't. Kelleher off the ground. Scott's in there trying to pick it up. Someone pick it up, please. Eventually they do. Singleton clear the area. Well done. Comes out the 50-metre line. 5 is Oldham. Can she pick it up? No. Page got it on a string. Doing a Mark Jackson trick there, twirling on a hand. Well done, McBride. Kaya. Mum sitting over here near us. On the ground, ball which is slightly obscured here. Ball comes out. Ball comes out. Bailey gets the ball out. Over the shoulder, I thought. Not picked up. Lennon Scott's away. She should go and run. Run and carry. Have a crack at it. 1 bounce. 2 bounce. She's done a Ray Gavalich and lost it on the 3rd. Out that ball comes Sky Bailey. She's disposed of after play. That should have been a free kick to Scott. Not seen. Peter Zach. Did she pick the ball up cleanly? No. Dawson's out there. Oh, great effort. Really good. Really, really good. Up to the 50-metre line. And picked off by Talia Thompson, as always, in the right spot at the right time. LJ.
She sure does, David. She goes immediately to the outer side.
Dixie.
Looking for Dixie Carter, intercepts the ball. Goes around the outside, almost can take a bounce here. Butler goes in. Spoiled the however. Ball's picked up now by Thompson.
Oh.
Run down from behind. Very well tackled there. Rewarded.
Georgia, I think.
Great tackle there from Georgia Butler, David, just outside forward 50.
I think she's too far out. Looking at that to the naked eye, it's to our left. I don't think she's going to kick inside 50. This will really test her for distance. Gets a great piece of that, but slices it right. A mark taken, or out of bounds to the full. Waiting on the boundary umpire. That's Chelsea Dawson, and that's at a Luke Roach angle. That's an impossible angle. But we'll see how she goes about this. Will she go check side, or will she square it up? I think she's smartest off going hot spot. She does, and they all come in at once. Barnett's in there. Who's going to get this football? Out it comes Flack. Can't pick it up. Handball comes out. Gregory. Not picked up again. Little short kick comes out from Alexander. Clears the 50. It's coming back in a minute. Nestek's not in front. Belinda Jenkins gets that ball out. Hoofs it up the forward line. And a mark taken out there. Good interception there by Peter Zak, who's been really good today. Has a run. Dawson should have been better on the mark than that. Goes long. However, straight down. And again, not for the first time, picked off. Bethany Wood this time. Experienced player, smart player, Lucas Holmes.
Sure is, David. And Wood goes immediately inside forward 50 looking for Flack. Ashley Flack takes the ball on the ground, has a socket to herself, unable to pick the ball up, and Thompson once again intervenes. Gets a scrubbing forward kick and then kicks again just outside forward 50. However, it is picked off by Caitlin Sims. Sims chips the ball inside forward 50, looking for Butler as she should. Butler over the back of the contest, puts her head over the ball. Butler again, trying to pick the ball up, shepherded off the ball, possibly a high tackle there, not paid. And umpire Burrows calls for the ball, David, about 35 metres out from Killarney Vale's attacking goal.
Thank you, Lucas. Good football there. Well commentated, Lucas Holmes. Good footy. Sims. Peter Zak gets a tap out with a good lead. Putting pressure on is Healy. Dixie hoofs it out, gets it out eventually. Bethany Wood goes long. Very attacking kick. Georgia, can she take the mark? No. Under all sorts of pressure. Can they get a crook off the ground? Harley Peachy's in there. Oh, good tackle. That's just got rid of it. Nisha Smith again just gets it. Flack! 5 metres out. What's she done? It's smothered, I think. And I think it's behind. Yep. Another point, Killarney Vale. And actually, Singleton shut them down this quarter. They've only kicked that point. 3-4-22. Yet to score, Singleton. And it's all one-way traffic. The ball's almost camped in that 50-metre arc, Lucas. Talia Thompson with the football. Goes wide. Great spot. Lovely kick. Really, really nice. Rosa out there on that wing. Gets 30 metres distance. Another very good kick to Kaya. And Kaya's out there on that, just in the transaction of the 50-metre arc of the boundary line, just inside it. Out of bounds on the bounce. Lucas off the foot, I think.
Might have been on the full, David.
Just waiting to see what they've called here. The boundary umpire's not going to get the footy. You might be right. It might be on the full. The boundary umpire's not going to that football. So just wait and see what's happened here. Or is he having a bit of a... Is he on a mobile phone or having a daydream? Is he? It is. It is an out of bounds on the full free kick. Good spot, Lucas Holmes.
Tried to kick the ball off the ground. However, David skewed off the outside of the boot. So it is out in the full and a Killarney Vale free kick about 80 metres out from their goal, David.
Indeed. Thank you, Lucas. Ball comes long. Misses everybody. Barnett, that's a very good tackle. She gets a kick out somehow. I do not know how. 23's Megan, gets that ball out. Oh, a little short scrubby kick comes out. Here's a chance. Georgia, and a great defensive effort there. I think that was by Dietz again, who's been very distinguished. No, it wasn't. It was Hayley Richards. And Talia Thompson's got the football, and not for the first time today she's kicking out. 3-5-23, yet to score. Got to take that mark. Great contest, Harley Peachy. Can she kick a goal and be a spectacular individual performance? What an effort, Harley Peachy. Great goal. So we have Singleton yet to score, Killarney Vale, 4-5-29. Lucas Holmes.
David, Singleton Australian Football Club would like to thank McDonald's, the Singleton and Hunter Valley Glass for their support for season 2018.
Thank you, Lucas Holmes. Thank you, Lucas Holmes. And it's also like to thank the Bishop family at Morisset, who provide us with our Subway Morisset Player of the Match in the Black Diamond Cup each week. Lucas, Subway.
Eat fresh. Subway Morisset Player of the Match from last week's game, David. Corbin Bond of the Terrigal Avoca Football Club.
Did a great job. He was superb in a very composed defensive performance from Terrigal Avoca, Lucas. I couldn't be more impressed. Scott putting the speed on. Looks to Kai. There's a good option. 1-2 handball. And away goes Lennon, who's really had a good quarter. Can't quite get enough distance in the football to put pressure on, and away come Killarney Vale again. Belinda Jenkins manages to control it, steps inside, goes to that right foot of hers, gets distance on it. Oh, nearly a big contest there. Page held her own. Pushing people out the way. Good tackle, Peterzak. Excellent. Hully Peachy again. She's been good today. 2 goals, Hully Peachy. Ball coming out here. That's Peterzak's in trouble. Gets it out eventually. Dietz. Hully Peachy. Can't quite pick it up. Comes back for a second crack. Big sweeping handball. Who's going to pick it up? Off comes Bethany Wood. Goes long. Here's a chance, Georgia. She's got a yard. Needs to settle. What's she done? Missed to the right. Thought she had another step. 4-6-30. Singleton yet to score. Killarney Vale 4-6-30. Lucas Holmes.
Did very well in that first half of this second quarter. Singleton to reduce, to not let Killarney Vale score, but they're starting to bend a little more now. Singleton need to, however, keep it up to not let Killarney Vale score as the ball's pushed back in from the kick in, David.
Dixie Butler, superb defensive spoiler. Great tackle again. Been a feature of the game has been the tackling. Both sides. Peterzak goes wide. Probably looking for a stoppage. In front is Mitchell. And what can Emily do? Being umpired by husband, I don't think I'd like that very much. My missus wouldn't give me a free kick, Lucas. Out it comes for Bailey. Off she goes, off the ground. Another effort from Bailey. This time gets a better kick on it. Gets it inside 50. Coming to meet it is... That's Jocelyn Kelleher. Gets it out. Handball comes out. Megan Jacksons gets that ball up to the hot spot. In front. Good defensive effort again by Dietz. Gee, she's been good. Another good tackle. Barnett's in there standing up. 6 players around the ball. Christian Bowe says it's mine. Lucas?
David, another stoppage inside forward 50 for Killarney Vale. Georgia Butler sitting at the back, at the top of the square there as she's short in front for direct opponent. There's a ball thrown up again.
Dixie Butler's dragged out of that, and Christine's found the free kick. Dixie Butler holding got a decision for holding the player without the footy. Now, looking at the naked eye, Dixie's going to kick from 40. I think it'll be too far for her. Goes hot spot. In fact, goes short. I wonder who she's going to find now. They're all in there. 10 is McDonald Stewart. Oh, chance. Goal. So just want to see you kick that goal. Yeah, it was Chelsea Dawson, guys. Chelsea Dawson kicks a goal for Killarney Vale. Killarney Vale 5-6-36, and Singleton yet to score. Lucas Holmes.
Singleton Australian Football Club, David, would like to thank Hunter Training Services and One Agency for their valued support in season 2018 of the Black Diamond Australian Football League.
And the Black Diamond Football League would like to thank its sponsors, ISC and Star 104.5 FM, your local station. Lucas Holmes.
Sure do a wonderful job on the Central Coast and the surrounds to Star 104.5 FM.
They do. So goals today to Dawson, Butler, Georgia, Claudia Walters, and a double to Hully Peachy, who's been very good in the forward pocket. Away we go again. Ruck contest. Spits it out. Rose is over the ball. Belinda Jenkins coming in to lend assistance. Megan Jenkins at the back there with a red ponytail. Now, I think as a play, we got a freak. Yes, I reckon Lua Rose has been tackled by Belinda Jenkins without the footy. Linda's not overly happy with that decision by the look of it. They've all got to walk away from her. Give her 10. They are. They're eventually going away. Rose is looking for options. There's not many past centre half forward. Goes wide. A couple of Singleton plays out. There's probably a smart play to kick it. Wood. Just a good tackle, actually, almost holding the ball against her. Oh, here's a chance, Singleton. Oh, Coward had another step, actually. Probably wasn't aware about it. Aware of it, I should say. Now, here's a chance. Mitchell, try and get a kick to it. Oldham drops what she otherwise would have taken. Put a tackle on and you'll get a free kick. Desperate times here, Killarney Vale. Good tackle made by Bailey. Umpire says, I'll have it, thank you. Getting close towards halftime. How long left, PK? Thank you.
3 minutes remaining, ladies and gentlemen. One of the first stoppages inside forward 50 for Singleton. See if they can capitalise. But they don't. Ball taken out there by Bethany Wood. Goes long to the outer side, looking for Butler. Dixie Butler taps it over opponent. Almost take a bounce, however, doesn't. Goes long and finds her opponent there. It was that Sky Bailey. Dawson, rather, David, sorry. Chips over the top, just Dawson. Looking to her outer side. Killarney Vale got the numbers here. 3-on-1. No, through another pair of hands, it isn't. There's McBride at the back. Get her hands over the top. McBride, no, intercepted there. Butler goes deep inside forward 50, looking for a sister. Georgia Butler's got a bit of room. Butler, how does this look? Just to the near side. Another point for Killarney Vale, David. 5 goals, 7-37, leading Singleton, no score.
Thank you, Lucas. Yes, it's been one-way traffic, hasn't it? Singleton really can't get that ball there. All their better players are sitting in the back line at the moment. And Scott's got a bit of open pasture this quarter, but it's tough days for Singleton today. Thompson. Coming wide towards Rosa. It's going to get picked off by Belinda, I think. No, can't quite get there. Oh, lovely handball comes out. Scott, well tackled. Got to put a shepherd on. Does. Rosa, they're all coming back. Belinda Jenkins at the back. Oh, couldn't she put a tackle? Has done so. That's gone. Oh, goodness gracious. I thought she had a step, had a chance, Lucas. I thought there was opportunity there that time.
One could have gone either way, David. Christine Burrows in great position to call that. Is the umpire's coach for the Hunter Central Coast Umpires Association, as David is chuckling away in the background.
Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Lucas Holmes, he should be standing for Parliament. What a diplomat. 23's Megan Jenkins. Gets that ball out. 11's Rebecca Jones. She's in front. Hoofed off the ground. Away they go. Dietz has been very good today. She's been very solid. She's an excellent tackler. I bet you she's played legal union in the background, Lucas. Her tackling technique's outstanding. Oh, ball cut comes out for Childress with Alexander. Goes down the wing. It's down towards centre wing now. Coming across is Shana Downey. Can she get it? Hands? She does. Handball out. Comes out to Wood. Wood's away. Goes down the line. And ball picked off very well by Jones. Puts it back from whence it came. Intercepted there by Mitchell. That's Walters, who's kicked a goal today. Gets it inside. Dixie Butler, who's great skills grounded low to the ground, Lucas Holmes. Really clever. And Lyndon Scott picks her off at the 50-metre arc. Getting close to half-time here at Rose Point Park. Scott looking at what aren't many options that are moving. Kicks it as far as she can. Probably a smart move. Tash Gregory nearly takes a mark. Goes through like a steam train. Ben Hunter won't like me calling someone else the steam train. Kelleher gets that ball out. Jocelyn Kelleher has been outstanding today. Megan gets that ball. Oh, lovely. Luxa Fortune wasn't deliberately kicked to Dawson. Now, I wonder if Dawson's aware she's only got a few seconds in the quarter left. Goes hot spot. Who's at the great... Oh, pushed out, I thought, cleverly. Who's going to pick it up? Scott's in there. Ash Page is in there. Dietz is in there. Oh, no, that might be Richards, actually. Great tackle, Page. Should have been gone, not paid. Ball goes up to the forward line. Guess who's at the back, Lucas Holmes? T. Thompson comes out. Picked off once again. It's almost like forcing backs at the moment. Hannah Page gets that ball. Oh, good grab. Good work there by Richards. And we're getting close to that halftime siren. Can't come soon enough, I wouldn't have thought. Actually, Dietz goes wide. Wasn't Richards. Rosa intercepted by Page. Handball comes out from Edsel. I'm sorry. Great smother, and that's half-time. 5-7-37, Killarney Vale half-time. Singleton yet to score. Goal kickers, Lucas Holmes.
Goal kickers, David. 2 goals for Brooke Hulley-Peachy, then singles Claudia Walters, George Butler and Chelsea Dawson. We'll
have a couple of minutes break, and then Lucas Holmes is going to come back and give us a rundown on the final series, as it was just announced this week by the Black Diamond Football League. Back with you in a couple.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially the Hunter Vale Black Diamond AFL.
You're looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Vale and their range of affordable SUVs.
We want to give a massive thank you to all of the Hunter Vale Black Diamond AFL sponsors.
Belmont 16-footers Sailing Club,
GE Industrial Solutions, ISC,
Prime 7,
Bar TV Sports,
The Entertainment Grounds,
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery,
Marks Men Workforce.
Please support our sponsors that support us.
And we'll catch you on the radio 6 to 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Introducing luxury you won't have to sell the house for. The new Vale H6 from $29,990.
Welcome back to Rose Point Park here in Singleton. Lucas Holmes, this week the Black Diamond Football League made a formal announcement about the finals venues. Could you run us through every finals round, the finals game, please?
They sure have, David. So there is Saturday and Sunday football for all weeks except grand final week, David. So semi-finals on the Saturday, the 18th of August, is at Werriman Field at Muswellbrook, and Max McMahon over at Rutherford and Maitland. And on Sunday, the 19th of August, also semi-final at Don Small Oval in Tacoma, David, home of the Wyong Lakes Football Club. The following week, Saturday the 25th of August, preliminary final week, David, at Newcastle No. 1 Sports Ground. And on Sunday at Adelaide Street Oval in Tumbiumbi. And as always, David, first Saturday in September, Black Diamond AFL Grand Final Day, as always at Newcastle No. 1 Sports Ground on Saturday the 1st of September.
Thank you very much, Lucas. So very interesting there. 2 semi-finals on the Saturday. Big weekend of football in the Hunter Valley, up in the High Valley and down the Mid Valley, Muswellbrook and Maitland, down to the Central Coast on the Sunday. Then on preliminary final weekend, 2 of our better grounds, Newcastle No. 1 Sports Ground the Saturday, and then off to Tumbiumbi. Should be a cracking day there. I'm sure we'll hear some of the hooligans in the background giving you some stick in the afternoon. For the prelim final at Adelaide Street and the GF at Newcastle No. 1. Interesting setup and good to see finals going to different places, Louis.
And as well, David, preliminary final week, if I'm not wrong, is the same structure as last year, will also be the women's grand final.
Negative.
Negative, they've changed it, okay.
The grand final, so every final at every venue is plate, cup.
Okay.
Plate, GE Women's Cup.
Yep.
And preliminary final weekend is the same.
Yep.
And the grand final weekend, because there's only 3 grades now.
Grades, yeah, sorry,
remember, so it's plate, women's, cup in that order.
Yes.
So that's the way it's being fined. So there is no prelim. So the prelim final weekend is a true preliminary final weekend, whereas before they'd have the women's grand final on the Saturday night of the prelim final. That is not happening. So they've split them up like that.
Okay, yep. Thank you, David.
Okay, so thank you, Lucas, for that rundown. Very important. So again, just before we get back to the footy, first Saturday of the finals is Muswellbrook and Maitland. Massive day for those 2 football clubs. Great to see the Cats get their weekend. Really happy for them. Then the Sunday down to Wyong Lakes. Very happy for them. And I would like to give a cheerio out to the Wyong Lakes people, to the Muppets that continue on committing crimes at Don Small Oval and putting them back weeks and weeks and weeks at football club. Go and get yourself a brain. The Wyong Lakes Football Club people are great people, and all you're doing is causing them grief. And get a life. Go and do something else, but you don't need to vandalise football grounds and steal things. Honestly, you make me sick. To the Wyong Lakes people, cheerio. I hope you're going well down there, and good luck with everything at your football club. Preliminary finals, No. 1 and Adelaide Street. That'll be a great weekend of football. Great weekend. 6 games. Huge.
Huge weekend, as all finals are, David. Great time of the year for everyone related to football in this region and all over the country.
Indeed. Look, thank you for that rundown. I appreciate you doing that, and we'll do that again for people catching up this afternoon at the halftime in the Cup game here at Rose Point.
Just looking at some scores from around the grounds in this women's competition, David.
That should be full time, I would imagine, Luke. It's just Is there a match centre there? Not yet. Okay,
Yeah.
so Stars leading 78-41 at number 1 over Maitland. Warners Bay leading 11-9. What's that? 66-75 to Port Stephen 0 at Fayen. Cardiff and the Lakes. That's interesting. 1-3 to 1 straight. So the Lakes in front. That's actually a good game of football. Not far away from the start. Lucas will continue going through the entrance, Baddo Bay. So Wallsend, great. That is the best news I've heard all weekend. Wallsend West Newcastle are playing today in the women's comp. They've got a side together, PK and Louis. Wallsend West Newcastle, if that result stands, that's the biggest day this year. Wallsend up by 4 points there at the entrance, Baddo Bay. So a great game. That's great to see. Cardiff and the Lakes you've just done. And there should be Lake and Terrigal in there. That's an interesting game as well. So Lake up 3-2. No, Lake up, not up. Terrigal Lake up 4-5-29. Lake up, Lake 3-20. And then, of course, here we've got that result. Muswellbrook and Nelson. I imagine Nelson Bay going away with that one. 9-10 to 0. And a few goals out of Molly Simpson. 1, 2, 3. Quite a few goals out of Molly Simpson. So great to see. That's the best news I've had in a long time in football, is that Wallsend are having a run over there at beautiful Passage Road, Lucas Holmes.
Sure are, David. Remember in our first season together doing women's representative fixtures there at the Baddo Bay Sporting Facility. Wonderful facilities they have there on the Central Coast, David.
Oh, it's a great drainage, great ground. It's a good setup there. It's perfect for women's rep footy, I reckon. And so again here at Rose Point Park, Killarney Vale 5-7-37. I'll just take a quick out some puff. Lucas, can you read a score and take over for a minute, please?
5-7-37, David leading Singleton, no score here at half-time, with both sides just coming back onto the ground after their respective warm-ups. Umpires already back in the centre circle, ready to get this second half of this GE women's fixture underway here in round 11 of the Hunter Vale Black Diamond Cup competition.
Thank you, Louis, and a big cheer out to our Bar TV production staff back there at the studios in Newcastle, and our main man here, Kendall, is having a great day out here in the shade. It's going to get cool this afternoon, I'll tell you. They're going to need our jackets, but honestly, it is a perfect winter's day. You could not ask, Lucas, for a better day for footy, could you? On a nice big open ground like this one. And this is a proper size football ground. I reckon this is about 157, 158 metres. It's a great ground.
Sure is, David. Great people up here too in the Hunter Valley. The Singleton Football Club, always great to everybody that comes up here.
Very warm people, and I find in this football league, having come from playing in a couple of other leagues in our state, the people in this league generally have a camaraderie across the league, and every time we come into Rose Point Park, we're looked after really well, and it's just a good family footy club. And when you speak, I do, as you know, I write some articles during the week, and when you speak to football, they all speak about their own club having a family culture and a great club culture. And the ones that are the strongest, interestingly, the ones about that sort of thing, are the clubs that have been the most successful. Terrigal has got a phenomenal club culture. And they don't, I can't say the word I want to say, but they have a no idiots policy at Terrigal. If you play up or you're a fool, you're out the door. And they won't put up with it. And it also helps that they've got a brilliant coach. Chris, what Terrigal did in Newcastle City last week when we were watching, Lucas, it was a very tight, some people would say it was a dual defensive game. Technically, it was brilliant to watch what they did to shut them down.
Only kicking 1 goal, 8 in the whole game, David, is a credit to Terrigal Avoca's backline, not just their backline structure, but the whole structure in general. As you said, Chris Bishop is a phenomenal coach.
He is. Live football, Bar TV, Singleton and Killarney Vale. Great to be with you on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in June in the Hunter Valley. With thanks to the major sponsor, the Singleton Football Club, the Criterion Hotel. Lucas Holmes and David Redden here with you, enjoying doing another women's game of football here at Rose Point Park. Just about ready to rock and roll. The sirens there behind us. Luckily, it's not the foghorn like what you get at Nelson Bay. And away we go. Tap out comes out from Edsel, and away we go. Peter Zak over that one. Kelleher almost BOG day. She has been superb. A little short handball comes out. Megan sitting there on the sideline, loitering with intent, and gets a play to the ground. The central umpire says, we'll have that one, thank you. Lucas Holmes enjoying his 15-week break from the mid-semester session at Bathurst. He's enjoying his time here this afternoon. Sitting there shaking his head. Collingwood got Carlton tomorrow, though, Lucas. 3:20 game, is that right, on Prime TV?
Sure have, David. It should be a ripper. Two traditional rivals.
Indeed.
Cannot wait.
Left football comes. That's a good grab, Rosa. Oh, they've caught a play on. Interesting decision. Must have been touched. Out that ball comes from Jones. Goes wide. Little short handball comes out from Walters. Oh, away they go. Megan Jenkins with the red ponytail. She's easy to pick. Peter Zach has to play on. It wasn't 15. There's a 15-metre handball. Comes out. Lennon Scott smothered. Scott's actually going all right without Hammy Lucas. She's been able to run hard today. She'll be happy with that. She has had some hammy problems in the last couple of years in speaking to her off air. Sims in the ruck here with Edsel.
Appreciate it.
As Lucas has got the team sheets there for the Black Diamond Cup game later on this afternoon. Tap out from Edsel. Does a good job. Quick ruckman she is. Megan's in there. Gets a handball out. Walters, left-footed, smothered. No one can pick it up. The oval ball's doing funny things in there. Rosa. Out that ball comes. On doesn't come out. Great tackle, Bethany Wood, on a big, strong player in Jones, but she holds her up. Oh, another good tackle. Walters, left-footed, does the job. Should be marked to Rosa and is. Oh, call play on. Bethany Wood drops it. Thompson. Can someone get a kick on this? It's been a bit scrappy to start this quarter. Very tight and close. Peter Zach gets in and extracts. Talia Thompson, she'll go long, gets a good piece of that. Out on the full, or... Yes, I think it is out on the full. Kick to be taken by Cameron Lennon here, out on the centre wing. Kaya's on the mark. 30-metre kick. No one can pick it up yet. Tapped out cleverly. Rosa. She's got to get rid of it. She's in trouble. Should be paid. Not. Scott in and under. Bump from Butler was legit. Thompson at the back. Gets a handball out. They're under enormous pressure here. So Alex Mitchell says, no, Alex wasn't the controlling umpire. Controlling umpire comes in. And away we go again. Another ruck contest. Well done there by Edsel. Smaller than Sims. Away they go. Now they get a decent boot to that. Jenkins gets some great purchase on that. Goes long. Nesta. Oh, good mark. Very clever mark there. Out wide is Barnett. Goes down the line. Should have taken that one. Page is in there. Put your head over it. Peter Zach. Over the shoulder, I thought. Still over the shoulder. Not paid. Scott bundled away after she got rid of the football. Punch comes in. Jones goes wide. Ball stays in. Should have been a free kick. She didn't get rid of that legally. Out it comes. Standing over the ball. Someone's going to pick it up. That's pushing the back. Not paid. Squares it up. Dangerous ball here. Thompson goes to ground. Oldham's in there. Handball comes out. Dixie! And guess who's at the back this time? Is Renee Dietz. And she's done well there. Goes wide. That's Nisha Smith. Danger here. Butler's got over there. Can she put the speed on? Oh, it won't bounce around, I wouldn't think. No. Behind there to Dixie Butler. Killarney Vale 5-8-38. Singleton yet to score. Lucas J. Holmes.
Yeah, another sustained passage of play there for Killarney Vale and Singleton's forward 50. It'll be interesting to see how Singleton can extract this ball from their back half. Here we go. Long wide now from McBride. Looking for Oldham. Oldham dragged out of that almost. Dixie Butler around the ball there. No, in fact, it's actually Flack. Flack applying the pressure. Bounce there. Almost will have to have two. Unless she's lucky, she does. She goes long down the line. In there. Almost held off the ball there. Play on, says the umpire. Push off the ball. This ball will nearly go out on this commentary box side. Kai McBride handballs the ball over. And in front of the Singleton Football Club, there will be a boundary throw-in, David.
Thank you, Lucas. Good place to play. Scott again daring to run and carry. She's gone into the ruck in this contest and wins it. Kai's got the sit here. Oh, that's dangerous. Going backwards and interior. Laura Rosa helps her out. Little kick comes out. Should be picked off. No, good contest by Mitchell. Rosa sees a free player. I think that's Peterzak. Comes wide. Oh, good contest again. Megan Jenkins in there. Kelleher's in there. Puts a bruising hit on. Lennon Scott again. Ball comes wide. It's 1-on-3. Should be Killarney Vale. If Singleton get a stoppage, they've done well. That's a push in the back. And that's a good result. And Madison Coward's done enough to get that ball out over the line near the interchange bench for KV. We have a ruck contest just on the half-forward side of centre wing for Singleton. Double-handed tap out to Beauty. Sky Bailey. She'll keep her body over it. Well done, however, by Mitchell. Gets the ball going forward. This is the deepest Singleton have been in a while. Oh, short kick. He's a chance. Can Emily Mitchell make him pay? No. Coming back was Tori McDonald-Stewart. Does enough to get it out. Jones. That's an excellent tackle. Gets it to ground. That's an excellent defensive play, and the umpire says it's a holding the ball. A correct decision. Really good football. Sky comes down the wing looking for Kelleher. Goes one-handed. Oh, one-handed pickup, if you don't mind. Thompson's now caught out of position because of a great kick. These are great contest. Thompson and Page. Thompson's got a step on her. Out towards Hully Peachy. Needs to use the handball to go backwards. Does. Gets the ball to Healy. Got a chance at a good kick at it. Gets it out towards Page. Lopes away. Now has got a chance. What can she do? Ash Page goes long. Oh, lovely, courageous mark. Really well done. The deepest part of defence. Gee, they missed Coburn today. Peter Zach will look to Smith. No. Dangerous to Oldham. Butler's loitering with intent. Puts the body on the line. Can she pick it up? Continue. Needs to step up. If this is a goal, it's a great work. Oh, it's superb defensive work, Lua Rosa. Gets the ball out. Ball comes out. Kick being made. No. Good tackle. Walters. Out it comes to Healy. Thompson's out there putting pressure on. Open-handed handball. Should have been a free against Walters. Touched. Dangerous. Off the ground. Hully Peachy. No. Good tackle. God, they've been defensive desperate today. Gets the ball out. And away comes Lua. Got to get it out. Does. Just. Chases on. She might get a second possession here. Off the ground, I would have gone. Here's an opportunity. Over the head. Oh, good mark, Hully Peachy. She's actually got a nice pair of hands above her head, Lucas. And Hully Peachy's for her third goal today. Great vision on our Bar TV cameras here. Hands back. And does she get the distance? I'm not sure. Not even paid the distance. And she shanked that. I'm just waiting for the goal umpire here. Was that actually ball over the line? And it wasn't. It's a behind. So 5-9-39 KV. Singleton yet to score. Lucas.
Once again, very well done there by the Singleton defence, not allowing that ball to go over the goal line, only giving up the point this time.
Unbelievable desperation today. Thompson. Oh, dragged out of it, I thought. There's a little offence made by Butler. Wasn't picked up. Butler moves along. Emily Mitchell taps that ball away. Got to pick it up. Walters under pressure. Mitchell for a second time this passage of play. Third effort from Mitchell. And Emily Mitchell's done particularly well there, Lucas. Three particular efforts in one passage of play. Good work. Thompson's surely not coming off for rest. Yes, she is. Oh, Page, great tackle. And paid? It was. Yeah, that's a superb tackle on Ash Page by Dietz. Cracker.
Amazed they're making that substitution while they're deep in defence as well, David.
I'm amazed as well. Lua Rosa, mark. She gets herself into open pastoral at Lua Rosa. Kai McBride's running to try and get a football from her. Goes wing side. 14 is Shana Downey, and I think that Georgia Butler might be off at the moment, Lucas, because we haven't called her name. She's off, thank you, yeah. Oh, there's 21 down the bench, yep. She hasn't got the jacket on, so she will hopefully be coming back later on and give them a bit of direction in that forward line. Out of bounds. 5-9-39 Killarney Vale. Singleton yet to score. Live Bar TV GE women's competition action from Rose Point Park in Singleton. Oh, grabs the ball out of the ruck, does Page. That was arrogant and clever. Puts a tackle on. Gets the ball, trying to extract. Rosa won't let it go. Good body strength, both players, because Sky Bailey's very strong in the torso and hips, and Rosa did well to hold on the footy. Page. That should be holding the ball. She was in a ruck contest. Out it comes. Tash Gregory at the back. Gets a kick to it somehow. That's a miracle. And a good grab. Gee, that was clever by Gregory. Now, is that Ash Page in the headgear again in 19? Oh, he hasn't called it. He's called it a ball up. It must have been 15. Fair decision. McBride, Kaya. Oh, dumped. That's Kaya now. She's got to push in the back, I might add. And Pup Mitchell says, I'll have that, thank you. 39 blot. Killarney Vale over Singleton. Well into the third quarter here. Rosa again. Gee, she's been good today. She hasn't stopped trying. Good tackle, ball out of bounds. Lucas.
Yeah, once again, deep in Killarney Vale's attacking 50 bit halfway through this third quarter, David. Another boundary throw in.
Thank you, Lucas. 9 gone, thanks to PK in the back and the great Michael Smith. Over the ball here. Dixie gets the ball out and gets it forward. Chance here. Where's Flack? Flack's there right now. Good tackle, Peter Zach. Good body strength. Flack couldn't kick it from there, surely. Oh, she's hit the post. That would have been an amazing goal. 5-10-40 Killarney Vale. Aaron shooting. Singleton yet to score. And Killarney Vale, I think Lucas Holmes, be fair to say, have got this one reasonably comfortably wrapped up at this stage.
Yeah. Tend to agree with that, David. Singleton, however, will not give up as this ball's coming to the outer side.
Thank you. Dixie Butler, good grab. Nice hands, hasn't she, Lucas? She's got very good skills at ground level as well.
She has been, David. She's probably been one of their better players on the ground so far through these 3 quarters, David.
With Kelleher, Page, and Steckham. Got a did a distance on that, and it's touched. That's hit the post. That's hit the post. Must be behind. Killarney Vale 5-11-41. Singleton yet to score. And it's been one-way traffic for most of this game. And in fact, the fact that it's 41 is remarkable. That Singleton's defence, give her enormous credit. Lennon Scott hunting for this one. Page gets in front of her. Sorry, not Page, that's Sky. 18 is Delise Jacobson, who I think is one of the game's record holders for the Singleton women's side. And we've got an out-of-bounds throw-in. Lennon Scott's going up for this ball, along with Hannah Page. Scott just gets a left hand to it. Page. Butler's loitering. That's dangerous. Smothered. Smothered again. Very scrappy this quarter. Oh, Walters can't quite control it with the left. She's a natural left footer, I might add. Here's a chance. Throws it on the boot and has kicked that now. Lucas, I missed the number. Can we get the camera footage back to the players? I can see who it is. Just got to make sure of who this one is. It was number 9. So Maggie Healy a goal, guys. Maggie Healy. Not a problem. And we have a score 6-11-47 to yet to score single Killarney Vale 6-11. Lucas Holmes.
The Singleton Australian Football Club, David, would like to thank their valued sponsors Coolmore Australia and Porky's Nest for their continued support in season 2018.
And the Black Diamond Football League would like to thank its major sponsor Hunter Vale, East Maitland and Cardiff, Lucas Holmes.
Sure do, David. Christine Burrows back to the centre for this next passage of play.
Indeed. Ruck contest, even Stevens there. Belinda comes through like a freight train, puts a tackle on Smith, gets a crash ball. Oh, good tackle again. Smith comes back hard. Peter Zach will try and step out onto a right. Gets a right-hander out. Renee Dietz, she's found. Belinda Jenkins, very good handball going backwards. Long ball comes down and picked off by Lyndon Scott, who's almost been Singleton's best player. She's just kicked on amazingly in the last 2 quarters. Mitchell misses that mark. Here's a chance for Edsel. Got to pick it up. Does. Mitchell's now got a chance. Out of bounds it is. Christine Burrows says, let's have a throw in, please. 6-11, yet to score. 47 points the difference in favour of Killarney Vale. Lucas Holmes.
Try, David, once again a stoppage on this centre wing side. Slightly in the favour of Singleton.
Tap out comes from Edsel. Little short kick comes out. Oldham's there. Can she pick it up? No, she elects to tap it away. Mitchell puts the body on the line. Belinda at the back. Goes long. Oh, good mark. Very good Thompson. She's got a very good pair of hands. Looks square. Can't go. Oh, that's a Falcon. Hits Coward on the head. Flacks away. Coward's got another chance. Goes to the boot. Dixie's away. And away go Killarney Vale. Saloon patches down there. Here's a chance. Brooke Healy. She could get a kick of third. Very good football. Pagans Paddock football, Killarney Vale. Third goal, Brooke Hully Peachy, Killarney Vale. And now 7-11-53. Singleton yet to score. Lucas Holmes.
Singleton Australian Football Club, David, would like to thank their valued sponsors, Sports Power Singleton and Singleton Physiotherapy.
Thank you, Lucas. We also thank Mark's Men Workforce, ISC, Prime 7, and the entertainment grounds at Gosford there, across the road from Adcock Park. Great setup. Sponsors of our league. Get down to Singleton today. It is a glorious afternoon at Rose Point. Get down, have a beer, have a pie, and watch some real good footy. Away the ball comes out the centre. Good tackle put on and paid. Sky Bailey, very good low to the ground. Excellent below her knees and very strong on the torso. Good tackle. Goes long. Nisha Smith doesn't go back with the flight. I don't blame her. Walters, left-footed, gets it into 50. Oh, good mark, Talia Thompson. That's courage. Going back in the pack. And again, a good skills above her head. Goes square. 14-metre pass. He's paid a mark. Comes out towards Oldham. Must pick that ball up. Does. Turns Butler around. Flack can't quite stop the kick being made. Good long kick. However, away we go. Straight back down the 50. That could go in. Page just can't quite get there. Another behind. 7-12-54. Killarney Vale. Singleton yet to score. Lucas.
Starting to get the ascendancy, just almost now camped down in this forward 50 of they've been for most of the game. Killarney Vale. Singleton really struggling to get the ball outside their defensive 50. Ball will go.
That's actually really astute. That is right. Camped. It is camped, isn't it?
Very good mark there from the kick up there from Lua Rosa. You'd think Rosa would go long down the line again. In fact, she goes short, looking for Nisha Smith. Smith fumbles, Flax there also. Ball's picked up and hacked out immediately, but marked there by Tash Gregory. What does Gregory do? Gregory chips the ball to the top of the square. And great mark there in front.
Ashley Page.
Thank you. Ash Page there, David. Take a kick from about 20, 25 metres out on probably about a 45-degree angle here. Have perfect pictures on this from Kendall's vision. How does she do this? Good-looking kick off the boot, however, sways to the outer side and is touched over the line for a boundary throw-in just behind the post there, David.
I'm glad you're doing communications, not mathematics. If that's a 45-degree angle, I'll go he. Luckily, he's a comms graduate, ladies and gentlemen. The great Lucas Holmes. Fantastic work with Lucas for the last 3 years. It's been a pleasure. Out the tap comes. Peter Zach in there. Head over the ball. Lots of intense as it has been all day. Gee, it's been an in and under game. Alex Mitchell says, I'll have that, thank you. Another ruck contest coming in here. Edsel. No, tap out to Hannah Page. Again, held in tight. I think the players are exhausted, to be quite frank. They've just had so many stoppages. And, another ruck contest. Killarney Vale up by 54. Oh, extracted. Here comes Bailey. Can she get a kick out? Oh, pushing the back, I thought, pup. And he just lets it go. So, 54 points the difference here, getting deep into the third quarter. Tap out. And a favours Singleton. Dixie's in there. Belinda's in there, in and under. Lennon Scott's in there, as she always is. Nisha Smith's in there. Dixie's in there. Walters is in there. Who can get a decent kick on the football? It's just such tight football at the moment. No one gives an inch. Laptops, the tablets decided to run home to mama again. Not the first time, Louis. He's shaking his head, ladies and gentlemen. He's not happy. Lennon Scott tackled. Ball comes out this time. Ball tackled by Healy. And that ball's held in. At least 20 players around the ball here. Needs to clear out. Quick kick here forward for Killarney Vale, and they'll expose them. Tap out comes from Page. Just. Lennon Scott at the back. Smothered by Walters. Scott in front. Goes to Ronaldo tactics. Easy, man. Unbelievable for Ronaldo. Out this comes. Griffiths is there. Correction, Richards. Gets the ball down straight back towards the pack where the pack were. Sky gets that ball out. Ashley Page tackled out of it. Hannah Page gets a little short kick out. Ellie Oldham leads the way. Can she get a decent kick? She does. It doesn't go too far, though. Ball's coming back. 16's kicked that one. Oh, mark taken by... And she played on! That's play on, surely. And called by Mitchell. And they've cost themselves a goal. 7-12-54 Killarney Vale. Singleton are yet to score. Lucas Holmes, goal kickers, please.
Goal kickers, 3 goals for Brooke Hully Peachy, David, and then singles for Claudia Walters. Unseen in this third quarter was Georgia Butler, as well as Maggie Healy and Chelsea Dawson.
Thank you, Lucas. Back here live at Rose Point Park in a couple of minutes. Killarney Vale doing it easily, up by 54. Back with you soon.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially the Hunter Vale Black Diamond AFL.
You're looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Vale and their range of affordable SUVs.
We want to give a massive thank you to all of the Hunter Vale Black Diamond AFL sponsors.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club,
GE Industrial Solutions, ISC,
Prime 7,
Bar TV Sports,
The Entertainment Grounds,
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery,
Marks Men Workforce.
Please support our sponsors that support us.
And we'll catch you on the radio 6 to 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Park in Singleton. And Lucas Holmes with me as always. And, we've got some big women's games coming up in July, Louis, and then into the final series, and just so much to look forward to, haven't we?
Sure is, David. All things going on here in the Black Diamond Australian Football League as it is all around the grounds as we have Singleton, the men's Black Diamond Cup side, warming up over to the right of screen, David.
Thank you. Lucas, can you just give us a quick check on Wallsend West Newcastle and the entrance Bateau Bay? I'll be very interested to see how they're going, because that game will be at three-quarter time. And keep going. Can you scroll down to it just to see if there are any other scores? So we can't tell what the actual score is, other than the fact that that's the same score as it was a while ago.
Yep.
So it'll be great to see if they could get up Wallsend West Newcastle and the entrance Bateau Bay, the two new sides in our competition. And Lucas has gone over to Warners Bay, and Warners Bay at 15-18, so he's got a dream like a Cheshire cat as LJ. Just about ready to go with the final quarter here at Rose Point Park in Singleton. Good place to come for football. We've got a great aspect where we sit and commentate above the football avenue. You get a real good view of the ground here, and it is a decent sized field here. Lots of wide open pasture. Still think the Fayen's the biggest ground in the league in length. It's a big setup. Although Max McMahon Oval, which will be there for the final soon, has been recently revamped and updated. Just about ready to rock and roll here. Alex Mitchell has the football. We'll be calling him a little while later on this afternoon, Lucas. He'll do the quick turnaround.
One of the integral parts of the Singleton Black Diamond Cup side.
Oh, yes. Last quarter underway, Rose Point Park in Singleton, and I think, was that a centre square infraction? I heard a whistle blown. Anyway, not paid. Kelleher turns on a Shrippenny bit and kicks it forward. Butler picks it up beautifully. Gee, she's got good ground skills. Gets that ball forward. Scrubby old kick, but does the job. Over there's Taylor Thorne. Puts a step on and is just completely monstered by Dietz. Gets the ball forward. Deep into attack. Can they take a mark? They can't. Roving. Where are the Rovers? There's Walters. Needs to get on her left. Handball comes out. Dawson. Ash Page at the back. Page has got it now. That's tackled and called. Talia Thompson, as she's done so often today. Last line of defence. Goes wide. Oh, picked off by Hully Peachy. That's dangerous. Hully Peachy's gone. That won't reach the goals. Delise is there. Got to get rid of it. She's in trouble. Oh, gracious me. Thought that could have been holding the ball, but anyway, that's the way it goes. Ruck contest coming. Ash Page is in this one. Jumps off 1 foot, makes a difference, taps it to herself, kicked the goal, and guess who for the 30th time today is up the back? Miss Thompson. Goes wide, does Talia. Very wide, needs a stoppage. It's going to come back via Bethany Wood. Can she get enough to bring it around and go straight back to Talia Thompson? 40-metre kick, maybe a bit longer, it's wide. Mitchell worked under it by Gregory expertly. Mitchell comes back to fight. Certainly has a crack at the football, Lucas Holmes does, Emily Mitchell.
Sure does, David. I'm just surveying the ground, in particular the Killarney Vale side, David. It doesn't look like Georgia Butler's gone back out on the ground as well.
She must have picked up a knock. She's not out there.
Yeah.
It's simpler. And you can tell because of the direction going forward. I think Georgia might be carrying a bit of an injury. She didn't seem to be moving that quickly today. She had difficulties stepping left, so I wonder. Rosa, not marked. Trouble coming. Gets it forward again. Now what can they do, Killarney Vale? Page has gone forward this quarter, it would appear. In and under, going to stay on your feet. Ball comes out. Page does. Now she's knocked off her feet. Contest in there. That's Richards. Smothered. Gee, there's been some smothers. Kelleher! And marked. A Luxor fortune by Ash Page, I reckon, in the headgear.
Hannah Page in 11, David, is it?
19
Sorry.
here, Ash Page. Holmes 237, Redden 1. Ash Page from 25 metres. Does she slice it? She does. And 7-13, 55 Killarney Vale. The only blot today on their performance is their shooting. Singleton yet to score. Talia Thompson going far side. Shanks that kick somewhat. Dixie's in and under. Well done by Dietz, who's been one of their better players today for Singleton. Ball go out of bounds. Players really getting tired now. It's been an attritional battle. Been a lot of tackling, a lot of bodies over balls. It's been one of those days, hasn't it?
It has been, David, and as you astutely pointed out just before too, it is a very large ground here at Rose Point Park as the ball's been thrown back in.
Double-hander from Edsel, who's actually done quite well on the ruck. Little scrubby kick comes out. Now here comes Dawson. Can she get a chance? She does. Gets the ball forward. Beautifully intercepted by Thompson. First time grab. Gets the kick out. Goes towards Lua. Bailey's in and under. She will not be taken off the ball. Those two have actually had a very good battle today. Lua Rosa is, I reckon, spotting her a couple of sizes. And she's fought her every minute. And Sky Bailey's good player. Good contest within a contest. Left-hander comes out. Good ruck contest. Dixie's in and under. Tash Gregory swings around on that natural right foot of hers, gets it forward. Bethany Wood off hands and out of bounds. Not far from the 50-metre line. Killarney Vale attacking in. Caitlin Sims and Madeline Edsel in the ruck. Edsel another double-hander. She's quite clever in the ruck. Sims comes back, out tackled by Rosa. Tash Gregory's got a chance here. Scott's putting that's a push in the back. Scott just bowled her over, and away goes in. If she gets a bounce here, look out. So she'll have I guarantee she'll run and carry. One. Takes a full measure, goes long, kicks it to absolute pasture. Looks like the back of Burke out there is no one there. Now they come running. Handball comes out from Lennon. Kelleher again. She has been superb today. Should take that mark, but doesn't. McLeod. Another chance. Oldham gets it forward. Chance for Singleton to score. Good tackle. Out there ball comes Oldham. And sitting at the back there is Kelleher, gets an awful bounce and ends up sitting up for her. And she gives it some Larry Dooley, and that goes a long way. Should have been a mark taken, but wasn't from Nesta. Comes back forward. This is Singleton's best passage of the match. Up forward. Mitchell. Chance. No, couldn't get it through Kelleher. Magnificent left foot step. Gets her into space, and now Killarney Vale's got some space. Miss Thompson can't quite pick it up. Left-hand handball comes out. Thompson won't stop. Guarantee it. Butler. And McDonald Stewart in there. Tackle made over the shoulder, actually, at the end of that tackle on Nesta. Now, will Tash have a ruck contest here? She won't. Edsel's going to ruck. Left-handed this time. Good skills. 33's Acton. Smothered. Edsel again. Ball comes out somehow. Oldham's in and under. Lua. No, sorry, that's Peterzak. Thompson does a little spin move and gets tackled. Gone. Try to beat too many. Free kick, Killarney Vale. And the tackler, Dixie Butler. Surely in the top 6 players in the ground, Lucas Holmes. Dixie Butler today.
Sure is too. And also will be Talia Thompson, David, as the mark is taken there by Ash Page. Goes streaming through the middle of the ground.
Stick with it, Louis. Stick with it.
Goes over the back there, David, she does. Taken by Dawson. Dawson shoots her on goal, and they've got one out the back as well. Can the ball sit up? It can. In for a 4th goal, David, is Brooke Hulipichi for a 4th goal.
What an effort that was. She was under intense pressure there and left-footed at a tight angle, kicks her 4th goal. The Singleton Football Club would like to thank its sponsors. One Agency, Coolmore Australia, Porky's Nest, Sports Power Singleton, Singleton Physiotherapy, their major sponsor, the Criterion Hotel, ACS, Andrew McPherson Carpentry, Keldon Labour Support, Happy Church Singleton, and Macca's in Singleton.
And that's what they've done, David, all day. Have Killarney Vale, great ball movement from their back half into their forward half, and a goal out the back there. Out the back, singing all her own was Hulipichi. Has had a very good game so far. She has, David.
4 goals in 8-13-61, an excellent performance. Edsel a tap out, looking for Peterzak. Kelleher, right-footed, gets a big thumping boot to that. That's going to go inside 50. They've got to have a chase. Coward's in there first at it. Can't quite bend over. Peterzak's in there as well, staying on her feet, showing good strength. And central umpire says, that'll be mine, thank you. Lucas and I will be back in about half an hour's time for the big Black Diamond Cup match between Singleton and Killarney Vale. 5th versus 6th should be, as Lucas Holmes says, ladies and gentlemen, a mouth-watering clash. Looking forward to it, Luke?
Very much so, David.
Lucas is just shaking his head over here, saying his chief commentator's a buffet. Well, we all knew that. But should be good fun. Rosa, this is the best fun of a Saturday. This is highlight of my week is doing this. It's just such a wonderful experience to commentate and call. It's great calling women's footy too for us, for to get to know the players, and we've got women's footy coming up. And good to see people out there in what is a wonderful competition, the GE Women's competition in our wonderful Black Diamond Football League. Mitchell, handball out. I'll come off the soapbox now, Louis. 11's Hannah Page. No, actually, that's Caitlin Sims. Gregory will turn around to her right, gets it forward, clears the pack. At the back's Butler. Good work, Lua Rosa, gutsy. Ashley Flack waits. Should be tackled by Peter Zachanis. Should have been a free kick. Dawson at ground level. It's 1-on-3. Where's the Shepherders? Where's her helpers? Walters comes in. Wants to get on the left. Taps it out to Kelleher. Jocelyn gets there. She got a left foot. No, she's got a left foot step, though. Gets that kick out. That's Kelleher. And that ball is a behind. 8-14-62 Killarney Vale. Singleton yet to score. About halfway through the final quarter. And Kaya's got this kick, I think, in. Yep, Kaya McBride. Goes wide. Needs to be touched, and is. Lennon Scott, she's away. Butler will harass her. Needs a Shepherd. Gets it out. Well done. Despite Butler's better efforts, it comes to Neats. Neats gets out forward, and is Lucas out on the full? Not quite clear. I think it is a ruck contest, actually.
It will be a boundary throwing, David, just to the Killarney Vale attacking side on the far side of the ground. About 10 minutes to go, thank you, PK and Smithy. Ball's thrown in, tapped along in front there for Killarney Vale, staying on that far side. Ball's taken out there.
Lennon Scott now.
Scott, thank you, David. Scott in over the ball, she has been all day. Ball is pinched there by Peter Zach. Peter Zach goes short, inboard. Nobody there. The race is on here. Picks it up there and goes long down the middle of the ground. No one is beyond this football. Numbers there. 2-on-1 there for Killarney Vale. Great Shepherd goes to the outer side. Once again, outer side there. Walters on the left. Goes inside forward 50. Taken there. Well done there was Page. Page goes down to her right. Taken down after the ball. Not paid. Play on. About 35 metres from the top of the goals for Killarney Vale. Taken through there is Flack and ball down from behind. Great tackle.
Not for the first time, Lucas. Hayley Richards.
Thank you, David. Back to you, sir.
Terrific work, Richards, in desperation cover again. The fact that Singleton's kept Killarney Vale to 8 goals today is indicative of a pretty good defensive performance. Killarney Vale could have kicked 20, and they've just had so much ball. This player, Lennon Scott's been outstanding. Very fit and just runs and runs. That's out of bounds of the full, though. Just when you get someone to wrap, the commentator's mice. Ash Page is off. No one's standing the mark. Lua Rose has just gone to sleep for a second there.
Haven't gone correctly behind a mark, so Chris Burrows has taken...
But hang on, she ran straight over the mark. Lua Rose has turned around and done a big 360, and Ash Page ran straight over the mark. That's legit. She ran in a straight line.
From my understanding, David, Chris Burrows hadn't actually set the mark, so the mark hadn't been set, so she couldn't have played on.
But if there's no one standing on the mark, she's allowed to play on in a straight line.
But I don't think she's set the mark, is my understanding there from Chris Burrows' perspective, and that's why she'd been brought back.
Thank you, Lucas. I'll sit there and be corrected. That's fine. Kelleher from distance misses. So that's one of the advantages of having her an umpire in commentary with you. I have umpired the game, but a long time ago. And when Lucas makes a point like that on umpiring, eventually I have to sit there and pull my head in because he does an outstanding job, and he has a very good knowledge of the rules. And to be fair, both of us do talk to Christine Burrows, don't we, Louis, just to ask little things about it. But I stand corrected there. Thank you, mate.
You may be right, David, but from my understanding, that's the only reason why it could have been brought back.
Copy that. Off hands, Hully Peachy, no, I don't think it has. I think the goal umpire's called that out of bounds on the bounce with a hand in the air.
Correct.
Well, that's one rule I do know. And the 37th coal train that's gone past us today, it's almost a part of being here in Singleton. There's those very long, big coal trains. Massive coal area in this part of the world for those that aren't looking from outside. Oh, here's a chance. Hully Peachy's got to stay on her feet. In and under. And Christine Burrows will ball this up. The amount of coal that's in this part of the world is absolutely ridiculous. There's a massive seam that runs up through the Central Coast, up through the Hunter, and it puts a lot of people in work, doesn't it, Lucas?
Sure does, David. Very hard job too.
And in fact, chance, Page, goal. Lovely work, Ash Page. And of course, our league's named after coal, Black Diamond. So, lovely goal, Ashley Page. The score, 9:15:69 to yet to score. Lucas Holmes.
The Singleton Australian Football Club, David, would like to thank their major sponsor, the Criterion Hotel, ACS and Andrew McPherson Carpentry, for their continued support in season 2018.
We appreciate the warmth that's given to us here in Singleton by the entire club. The way they treat us is lovely, and on air it's most appreciated. Thank you all very much. It's great to be here with you. President Nadine, PK, Joel Deacon, Rosie over there, wherever Rosie is, everybody, all the crew here. A very good family club. It'd be a pleasure to be involved. If you lived in Singleton, this would be one of the things that you enjoy every week, being involved with the Red and White Roosters. Ruck contest, Edsel left-handed. She's done very well today, actually, since being put on the ruck. She's been very competitive. Sky's in there. Edsel again going for another possession. Bethany Wood, who's very good use of her body. Butler's loitering. Straight through Dietz. I've got no doubt she's played good football in her past, Dietz. Of any different coach. She's an excellent tackler. Excellent. That ball's gone 70 metres. Long ball comes out, leading the way is Barnett. Steps inside. And just gets a handball out to Maggie Healy. Off towards Shana Downey. Great tackle, Mitchell, who's been tried very hard today. She's turned around and got a kick to it. Well done, Mitchell. Tash Gregory loitering. She'll go and turn onto that right foot again, as she's done so often in this second half. Mitchell, good grab. Lovely work by just about Singleton's. But in fact, I reckon Talia Thompson in a score of 9:15 might get votes.
Yep.
That's how good she's been. She's been outstanding. Kelleher should be in there as well. Dixie. And Ash Page has been good, and so has Sky Bailey's been really good.
As well as Tash Peterzak as well, David.
Peterzak's been good as well, yeah. Intercept mark. Lewis gone. No one. Here's a chance. Turn onto it and kick the goal. Handball comes out, totally unselfish. Oldham! What's Oldham done? Kicked a point. First score, Singleton. Singleton 1 behind. And Killarney Vale 9:15:69. Getting into the last part of the match. Last 4 or 5 minutes. As the Singleton Black Diamond Cup side come down the sideline. And they've just been doing their warm-ups on the backfield. The sounds of the Hunter Valley. And that should be a free kick, and is. Well done, umpire. I think that's a free kick to Delise Jacobson, actually. She might not be aware, or Lua's going to take the kick. It should be Jacobson. Jacobson was closest. Lua's going to take it. She runs in. Typical Rover. Comes in and takes a kick off the taller player. Unbelievable. So onto the mark comes Megan Jenkins. Puts it up. Where's the contest? Lyndon Scott's taking a mark. That wasn't 15. I agree with the umpire there. Umpire's going to have to ball that up because Lyndon Scott thought it was a mark. So not paid, not of holding the ball free kick. Agree with that one. Well done, umpire. Hannah Page in ruck here. Lyndon Scott in there. Hannah Page over the shoulder to assist her. Ash Page goes long. Very long. That ball's gone 50 metres. 55 now. Deeds pushing the back. Pushing the back, please. No. On hands and knees, Deeds gets that one out. Lyndon Scott comes into his tract. Gets it out. Megan Jenkins is there. Gets it out, has 2 cracks at that. In goes Rosa. Deeds and Jenkins have a couple of quiet words and nothing further comes of it. I reckon Reno Deeds would handle herself. I reckon Megan Jenkins could as well, Louis. Lucas Holmes, over to you, my friend.
Thank you, David. Ball up, about 70 metres from Singleton's goal. Tapped out there. Another pack forms around this football. Tapped inside there. Little scrubby kick from Singleton. Leading the race there. Should have gone for the ball instead of the Shepherd, however. Nesta went to tackle. Howard chopped out there once again there. Talia Thompson going once again. Thompson tracks 3 Killarney Vale players. Out comes Dixie Butler. Butler once more. Butler plays the pressure, gets a tackle. In fact, she's up, almost gets a high contact there. Butler lays a Shepherd. Short scrubby kick, not 15. Play on to this outer side. Bethany Wood gets a ball, almost takes a step. Gets a long driving ball to the outside of the square. tapped over the top, tackled. They're surrounded there by 3 Singleton players. Don't know how she got that ball out, however. It goes along the ground. This ball will once come again inside forward 50 for Killarney Vale. They're 2-on-1 here. They should draw the player and kick the ball over the top to Hully Peachy in the goal square. Sits up for Peachy. Has 2 to beat and has now 3 to beat. Peachy almost pushed in the back, not paid. Play on. Peachy gets the ball. Not paid. Had a swing at the ball, not paid. Play on. And sorry, what was that, David?
I think the ball has hit the behind post, Lucas. The goal umpire gave the hand up, and in fact, that's what's been given.
Thank you, David. Back to you.
What about that defensive effort? They had 2-on-1. They just swarmed back. Great work, Singleton. Good football. Oh, taken out of there by Page. Second goal in the final quarter to Ash Page. Extracts it from the ruck. Killarney Vale 10-15-75, starting to get their shooting right. Singleton 1 behind. Lucas Holmes.
Singleton Australian Football Club, David, would like to thank for their support in season 2018, the Kelton Labour support, and happy to Singleton.
90 seconds to go, so we'll be off air shortly. We'll do a quick turnaround and come back for Black Diamond Cup football at 1:55. Enough time, Lucas, for me to possibly get a pie and you a sausage roll. And a cuppa for me, I think. Been a good afternoon here, particularly for the Bombers. They've had a very good outing, and they will be looking at August football. Mr. Holmes, I would suggest. Tap out coming. Mind you, it's a big ask in the women's comp to get past the Newcastle City Stars and the Nelson Bay side. Goodness me, they're good football teams. Straight through. Kelleher, B-O-G, no doubt about it. Outstanding day at the office for Jocelyn Kelleher. Ball comes out. Hully Peachy's got a chance at 5. Turn around, kick the goal. Holds up. Flack goes off the ground and misses with an absolute mulligan. Turns around on the great tackle. Was that Kaya McBride? Yep. What a tackle in the last line of defence by the representative player, Kaya McBride. And I don't know how she's done that. Just a desperation effort. Just wanted to be there. Did a great job. Looks for Lua Rose, who's also been a good player today. Gets a fair bit of it. Lua should mark that on the chest, and does. She's had a good day out. Lua Rose is quite impressive, Lucas. She goes all right.
She's almost go short to Smith, but ignores her. No, it goes back to her in the end. Smith's got 2 to beat, and does. And there's the final siren, David. Killarney Vale defeating Singleton 10 goals, 15-75 to Singleton 1 point.
Goal kick is for Killarney Vale. Great day, Brooke Hully Peachy with 4. Claudia Walters 1. Georgia Butler 1. Maggie Healy 1. Chelsea Dawson 1. And Ashley Page 2 goals in an excellent last quarter. Thank you, Lucas, for your work this afternoon. It's been a great to call women's football live here at Rose Point Park. Thank Bar TV, the League, and Singleton for all setting us up. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the Black Diamond Cup, the cracking fixture, the Bombers and the Chooks. Back with you shortly.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially the Hunter Haval Black Diamond AFL.
You're looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval and their range of affordable SUVs.
We want to give a massive thank you to all of the Hunter Haval Black Diamond AFL sponsors.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club.
GE Industrial Solutions, ISC.
Prime 7.
Bar TV Sports.
The Entertainment Grounds.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery.
Marks Men Workforce.
Please support our sponsors that support us.
And we'll catch you on the radio 6 to 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Introducing luxury you won't have to sell the house for. The new Haval H6 from $29,990.